Good evening. Welcome to Words of Wisdom, your full moon, Beaver full moon reading. And the reason why I want to do it is because I've been called, but I've also got a beautiful new tarot deck that has just arrived. And I just really have done the most amazing yoga session, but very much the Kundalini awakening. And I just feel I'm ready to open up. I'm going to have to be doing some release very shortly myself under this full moon. I can't see the moon at the moment, unfortunately. Very fortunate earlier on. My daughter also sent me a beautiful picture of the moon where she's down by the coast, right on the beachfront, and she could see the moon. She took a picture for me because she knows I can't go wandering around looking for my moon tonight because of my foot. But I'm hoping that the moon might actually make an appearance over this side later on tonight, because it travels right the way around. So I always leave my window open and hope that my crystals all get charged, my water gets charged, and so on. But I welcome you and I thank you for joining me. The full moon is all about release. It's all about change. And honestly, we just need to work with the energy of how we're feeling. So whatever you feel tonight, go with those feelings. If you feel like there's something that's telling you it's time to make that change, make the change, my friend. Make the change. It's time. I also did a reading earlier on, and I did it because I was tidying out and I was looking for things, and I was, cleaning up and what have you, and I found this little card that had fallen. They normally sit over here on my windowsill, my angel intuitive cards, and it was love. But right next to it was money, and those are the two things that I've always asked for all my life. And, it's only been since I've been on this spiritual journey that I've really recognized how far back, even in my childhood, how I had this sort of understanding of angels and fairies and the magical, and I lost it obviously as I grew older, but my grandmother used to tell me all of that, and I had this very deep inner knowing, and I used my imagination a lot, which of course is your intuition. And when you lose it as you grow up and what have you, it's sort of, it can become quite difficult at times to believe in your what you're thinking, believe in your thoughts. And I think in the last sort of 3 years of my awakening journey, that's something that I've had to really I have been really tested with anyway, with the gift of the energy that I was given in order to grow and change. So really, what this is about right now is on the full moon is the intuition. It's that deep inner knowing with the moon, often subconscious knowing. It's that hidden knowing. So this is a beautiful energy deck, and that is the Goddess of the Moon card. That is the front cover of that. So we have got our energy cards here. We've also got magic cards in our beautiful Witch's Litho Oracle, and we've also got our Oracle Believing Your Own Magic deck and my new tarot deck, and we have moon cards. So we're just going to go with the flow. We're going to ask, really, could we have guidance for this next coming period? We can say between the full moon and the new moon, because once we get to our new moon energy, it is then about planting those new intentions and what have you. Our full moon we need to release. So maybe what we can ask is for guidance with our energy oracle cards first, and then let's ask what we might need to release, and ask for our guidance with believing in our own magic and who we are, and see if our tarot cards will also give us some detail in what it is. So let's start with our energy oracle cards first of all. Can we please have some guidance with these beautiful energy oracle cards for this full moon? What is our energy guidance right now with this full moon in our transformation journey. So we have got happy family, number 4. And we've got our beautiful Archangel Raphael. So it's still about healing, okay? And, you know, being in the happy family sort of state of peacefulness and feeling grounded and at home and in loved, you know, love and giving love, that sort of happy family state. That's very beautiful, actually, that we've got those on our table right now. Very beautiful. Anything else from our energy cards, please? Happy family. Happy family. How are you with your family? Often our families trigger us, you know, and you know, they help with our healing. And it's funny how I mentioned that my daughter sent me the picture of the full moon because she knew that I wouldn't be able to see it myself. And I did say to her, it's the full moon tonight. And she was like, oh, right, okay. Caring Connections is on the bottom. But what jumped out over here is financial constraints. So let's read the cards that as they have given us so far, and have a little look at that. So number 4, the happy family card, is closeness, fun and caring. And it's funny how I mentioned my childhood when I started the reading and the inner child. And I was actually sort of got a bit of a message today, you know, go and have fun with your inner child. Go and find your inner child's joy and fun. And I had to think about myself. When I was a child, what did I used to do to have fun? You know, I used my imagination a lot, but you know, some people loved coloring and doing that sort of thing. So I know people do that now, you know, to bring out that inner child in their healing. But I actually can't really think of what I should have been doing as a child. But anyway, happy family. So, and it's a beautiful rainbow. I love the fact that there's a beautiful rainbow on this card. It's very, very much part of what I have been feeling and seeing in the last few weeks. So it is close connections are available, so don't overlook the fun and frivolity with a friend or family experience can bring. The value that you find in a truly loving relative or friend brings a higher vibration into your life force. You may be distracted or busy. Remember to put this part of your life in the forefront of your priorities. And it's very true, because I often think that with my parents, you know, I've been so busy and everything. And then it ended up on Saturday, the only time I could get to see my mother, and we ended up having to take her into hospital. And it was, you know, just things like that. I just thought to myself, oh, you know, and I've just been running like a mad thing. And now I've been sort of forced to stop. So it all comes, isn't it? If you're single, finding this card in your spread could indicate a potential meeting and perhaps relationship with someone who has children from a previous marriage. This ready-made family might bring some challenges, but it could be your destiny in this lifetime. This card may also simply signify celebration coming up, a birthday party, a wedding, an anniversary, so enjoy. And the affirmation is, I open myself to a new and deeper experience of family, and I am ready to see greater happiness there. I know that I am the loving family that I need. And that's important to remember, because as a mother, I always give to my children. Give. And I am so blessed with the beautiful children that I have. I honestly, they are angels. But I really did, when I had to find myself, I had to find who I was other than being a mother. I'd lost my identity as a wife, as a mother. I suddenly wasn't either of those. I mean, I'm always a mother, but what I'm saying is my children were grown up and my ex didn't want me anymore. And I had this huge change in my life. And I thought, who are you? And now I'm at a situation where I thought today, well, who was little Debbie? Who was the little child? What did I used to do for fun to make me laugh and have fun? My grandmother used to always provide so much fun for me. Singing and dressing up, and she was just amazing. And I just think, what did I do the other times when she wasn't around? I mean, I always was out and about. I was always with my horses. I was always all my ponies, always doing things, which is why I feel quite trapped now, because I can't actually go and walk in my woods and things like that, you know. I digress. Sorry. I don't know why I'm telling you all of this. I was just going to do a reading and guidance, and that was it. Anyway, number 38, of course, is our beautiful Archangel Raphael, and we're going to read what he has to say for us. He is about love, compassion, and self-acceptance. So Raphael extends a beautiful green energy surrounded by gentle waves of pink in your heart center. This card upright indicates that you now have a greater readiness to receive love from others as well as from yourself. So the family card coming out with this is very important. There could be somebody that could be coming in that has got children from a previous marriage, but they would be very coming in and would become your family. That strength, that beauty, that love, you know, that stability, that type of thing. It could also indicate that much needed healing from a previous broken heart is taking place. Well, yes. The tender vibrations of Raphael remind you to encourage yourself with the compassionate self-talk that you desire to hear from others. Know that as you do, the light from your heart center will shine with an irresistible beauty, and the universe will send people and situations that cause your sense of love and support to grow and to grow. Amazing. Now we get this card very oddly. This is beautiful, and then I shuffled again, and this one went flying over into this direction. Financial constraints. So it's a very dark, odd card. Now I think I know what it is to do with me, but you take what resonates for yourself with this one, okay? Restrictions concerning money. This card shows an old-fashioned safe with little money but lots of cobwebs and dust. Money may be tight at this time. So rein in your spending and be circumspect about the financial requirements in your life. This is not a time of indulgence, so beware of what's really important and consciously choose your expenditures. There's a big difference between what you need and what you want. This card is telling you to take care of your needs and bide your time. So for me, I know what that means, and I'm very grateful for this card coming out because it actually confirms exactly what I needed to know. Have a little think about why it would be prevalent to you, maybe something to do with family, but you think about it, and it might have something to do with this healing that needs to take place, this idea of something's happened and it's caused maybe some sort of financial argument or problem, constraint, and the healing of this needs to take place for the happy family dynamic to begin again, possibly. So that could be something I'm hearing, okay? The river of abundance is there's a big difference. Yes, this card is telling you take care of your needs. Things will get better, but for now, be willing to live more conservatively and always value the money and the good things you already have. So if you can't pay for something right now, okay, what do you have that you have got? Have you food in your belly, a roof over your head? Have you got love around you? Do you love what you do? Whatever it might be, find your gratitude with this card. Find your gratitude with this financial constraint. You know, come back to being your family, looking after you and caring about everything that is surrounding you. Okay? And that healing is going to be taking place. And it really could be something quite deep for you because we're a full moon. Remember, we've got to release. So possibly the idea of releasing the financial constraint situation, let it go. You know, it's not going to solve itself right now. Just leave it go, let it flow. Can't make that change, but what you can do is concentrate on the gratitude of what you have. and let the healing take place. That is what the full moon is always guiding us to do. All right, so now we're going to ask our beautiful Witches Litho Oracle to give us some detail about this financial constraint possibly, and what our guidance could be going forward. Okay, so we have got sunbathing. The dance of stillness is calling for you to live in its embrace. I mean, look at this full moon, but it's actually a sun. But it looks so like a moon, doesn't it? Right, so sunbathing. Interesting though, this card wants to come as well. Light worker, the transmutation of shadow is needed when seeking the light that guides you. So transmute the shadow. Okay, let whatever this is take place, heal it. You are the light worker. You are a light worker. You can help bring back this happy scenario or happy situation within yourself. Okay, releasing is very important for this right now. So as a light worker, the transmutation of the shadow is needed when seeking the light that guides you. Very good. Excellent. And we've got sunbathing. The dance of stillness is calling for you to live in its embrace. The dance of stillness. Let's ask for one more card. Please, one more card for financial constraints. This. Oh, hang on. We have it here. Sun salutation. Praise the temple that carries your spirit. Support is needed. That's coming by Raphael. And rewild. Let your soul's garden grow wild, setting yourself free and allowing mysteries to surprise you. That's under financial constraints. So set yourself free from it. You know, the minute you let something go, the minute you understand that the importance of really letting something go can really help understand or see things from a different perspective. It's amazing how that works. All right, so let's have a little read of our light worker, first of all, number 23. Keywords are soul alignment, following passions, and transmuting shadow. So have we got that twice? Oh no, that was transmuting shadow, wasn't it? Okay, so light worker. When a light creates a shadow, notice how the light doesn't dim as a response. It continues to shine even though the shadow is there, looming in the background. Light cannot avoid shadows any more than you can avoid people who are mean, rude, unsupportive, or lacking vision. Shining your light doesn't mean everyone will love you. It means you're turning on your light so that people who can and will love you in the way that you need to be loved can find you. What have I said? Exactly that. That's why I had this love card out. I will shine my light. And that was what my theme has been the whole day. I release what no longer the shadow, and I really will shine my own light. And if it has helped in some way, my shadow can become a light, then that's great. If I shine my light and other people can follow it like I want to do with my guidance, then I am happy. That's what makes me happy, my happy space. Shining your light doesn't take much, simply a commitment to follow your passions and embrace the things that bring you joy. Inner child healing, excitement and a sense of wonder. You see, that's the inner child healing. Your soul falls into alignment a little bit more every time you follow what's in your heart. This is so good. There is no need to fear the hows, whys, or what ifs. If a desire has made its way to you, it's because Spirit has already given it to you and is waiting for you to receive this gift. The right people, place, and opportunities will seek you out, providing you with the necessary resources to achieve your dreams. When you listen carefully, your soul will tell you who is right and who is wrong. Don't worry about the shadows in the background. They can yell and intimidate, stare and complain, but they do not have the power to stop your light from shining. That's amazing. You don't get to tell people how to love you. You get to choose if you want to participate in the way that they love. That is powerful. I needed to hear that. So unbelievable. And here we have this beautiful happy family card. And so if someone comes in, you do get to choose how you want to be loved. And it could be that this person will bring that very much to your door, I'm hearing. So that's beautiful. Sunbathing, number 36. Spiritual strength and restoration, alongside our beautiful Archangel Raphael. There are many ways to experience rest and self-care, and you are being guided to explore the ways you need to heal at this time. I literally have got no choice at that matter with my sore foot. This is exactly what they're doing for me at the minute, my beautiful spirit team, honestly. Look beyond the most obvious choices of rest and relaxation, although these are worthy pursuits, because typically this card indicates a need to experience a spiritual restoration. Spend more time meditation and prayer. That's all I've done today. Communicating with your guides or ancestors, all I've done today, or developing a spiritual self-care practice, manifest and working with herbs, tarot cards, something related to your culture's mysticism or the natural cycles of the seasons. It's important to establish a regular practice of spiritual nourishment rather than anything that is one-off. Having a ritual grounds your energy, allowing you to build your soul's strength, which will make it easier when you inevitably find yourself facing the harsh realities and responsibilities everyone faces throughout a lifetime. That is on page 12710, end of a cycle. We've got number 38 as well, which is sun salutation. So keywords is wellness and supporting your body. What did I say? I'd just done that whole yoga thing, 90 minutes. Oh my goodness, it was amazing. Receiving this card is an immediate call to make self-care a priority, especially if you have experienced struggles in manifesting more abundance or love into your life. Gosh, it may not seem as though health and wellness have anything to do with your other goals, but consider that you would not have a way to experience wealth, joy, love, or material possessions without your physical body. True. It is your soul's home and how you take in the world around you. Without vitality, it could become much more difficult to show up for the things money affords you. How can you enjoy to travel and cars and parties if you don't have that physical strength? A healthy body results in a healthy brain, unlocking creative ideas. You'll find the solution and answer to your question with greater ease after making time for proper rest and better nutrition and taking a break. There's no need to look a certain way or attempt to mold yourself to unrealistic beauty standards. All that's required is finding ways to support your body to facilitate a feeling of vitality, energy, and strength. This will be different for different people, so listen to your body and let it guide you to what it feels. That is incredible. So we've really got some very strong indication here of what is next, what is our guidance. We've got some sort of love scenario that we have to focus in on. It is either going to be someone entering your life or it's about loving you, the self-care. Very prominent here with our health, our well-being. And it's funny how I mentioned taking my mother into hospital, that type of thing. Really spending time loving others, being that light worker you are, you know, being blessed with that kindness that you have. And then finally, we've got this Rewild card that came out under the alongside the financial constraints. So let's have a little read of this 29. Rewild, liberation, salvation, being untamed. So each person on this planet has genius hiding within them, waiting to be unleashed, and that includes you. However, to access the inherent talent, you must learn to let yourself be free. Free from financial constraints, free from whatever is blocking you. That is beautiful. Wow, unbelievable. That is amazing. You are being called to let your soul's garden grow wild. Don't be too quick to tidy up your corners or clear out the unwanted. Weeds are also plants, many of which, such as dandelions, are supportive and nurturing to the body. Your spiritual weeds can offer you nourishment and guidance to help you better understand yourself. Your hardships and shortcomings may unlock a clever idea or inspire you to create a masterpiece. A shifting of your soul's cycles may bring light to ways you could experience more freedom and joy. Talents are often unlocked out of struggle and necessity and a willingness to let your soul lead. When this card comes to your reading, it is asking you to follow where you are being called to go. Don't question the journey or the meaning, as this is simply your spirit's way of untaming you and sending you back to the wild so you can experience yourself in the freest way possible. You may feel called to go on a physical journey to a new land, or it could be purely symbolic, requiring you to let go of who you thought you were and who you think you should be. Letting go. Full moon. Consider journaling about how you would express yourself if you had no rules to follow, people to make proud, or expectations to live up to. And isn't it funny, I said to you, it took me a while. I had to find out who I was again. So that is very much what this card is telling us. This financial constraint situation, you take what resonates. It's to let it go. It doesn't matter. What will be, okay? What will be for you. That is incredible, beautiful. Okay, so very magical. Let's ask our beautiful, magical, believe in our magic cards for this wonderful guidance, please. I'm just fiddling around with cards here, putting them on my desk. Okay, so let's have it. Let's have our guidance for our full moon. Believe in your magic, full moon guidance, and what is to come for us between now and the new moon. What can we do? How can you send us guidance, please? That's beautiful. On top of there. Okay, let's have a look. Anything else coming through? Yes, okay. All on top of transmuting energy. All right. I think that's it. These cards are quite big. Oh, lovely. Let's put them over here out the way. Sorry. Right. Okay, so we've got 3 cards this side and 3 cards this side. So we're going to work out how this is going to look. So let's go with these first 3 because they did come out, and they are over this light worker and sunbathing, healing and family, happy family card and what have you, and our beautiful archangel. So we're going to have a little look at these. So we've got, first of all, universe. We're all just stardust. Isn't that amazing? So that is telling me, look, you've got the magic. It's in the palm of your hands. You can out to the universe your wish. Blow it out. The universe knows. All the universe is sending you in this magic. So we'll read that. That's beautiful. Fantastic. Put your hands out and receive it, I'm being told. Escape has come home to yourself. Absolutely. Come home to yourself. Happy family. Be yourself. Be within you. That is beautiful. And finally, we've got princess. You can be your own knight. You don't need someone to come and rescue you. You can rescue yourself. Okay, you can be your own knight, I'm hearing. Okay, right, so let's have a look at those 3 first. Universe. I'm just blown away by these cards. They're amazing. Number 31. When we're children, we can barely comprehend the vastness of our own lives, let alone the existence of other planets. It's not long before we learn we aren't the center of the universe, but we are but specks of stardust in one of many of its skies. However, we must all still do our part to take care of our own individual worlds, or else it throws everything else off balance. Make sure to keep balance in your life. That's interesting. Because, of course, it's come over this idea of transmutation of shadow and happy family and healing. So make sure that you keep the balance in your life. Don't forget the big picture. Recycle, don't litter and give thanks. Beautiful. Wow. And that's number 31. And then we had 32 that came out as well, which is come home to yourself. Everyone wants to escape their lives occasionally. So some of us like to listen to music, some to read, some to go on vacation. All of that is totally healthy. Our lives can get incredibly stressful. However, too much escapism can mean that you're not confronting a big problem, which isn't healthy for you. Face it head on and let the pieces fall wherever they may. You can rescue yourself. Absolutely, you can rescue yourself. Number one, the first card. You may be in a dire situation you need escaping from. Rest assured you have the power within to persevere. You already know you don't need to be rescued by the charming prince or a chivalrous knight in shining armor. You've got your own shield and sword and God's help. Anyone who thinks they can do a better job. So yeah, exactly. Okay, it's all about you in the next, before the next new moon. And then we've got that came over this side of things with praise the temple that carries your spirit. Support is needed. So your body, healing, and also this idea of being rewild and everything. So lioness, you've earned all your stripes. Rewild. Feast, slow down and celebrate yourself. Sun salutation. Praise the temple that carries your spirit. And castle, it's time for healing, not war. So that's a very interesting 3 cards that have come out. And again, we've got a 29 and 30. We've got 29, 30, 31, 32 on this table. That's crazy. Wow. Something's moving. Something is moving, my friend. Right, so 13 is lioness. We've got 13, 13 as well. We've got 29, 29. We've got double numbers, mirroring numbers here. Wow. We've got 38, 36. Oh, what? 38, 38, 13, 13, 29, 29. Wow. Write them down. They're very important. Wow. There'll be a big message there as well. And 13, 13 is 1, 1. And that's very important to recognize. 38, 38, 8, 9, 10, 11. 11, 11. Wow. Holy moly, I've got chills. That is incredible. 9, 10, 11, 29, 29, 11, 11. Mirroring, mirroring, mirroring. Wow. That is guidance. 1. Oh my goodness, that's incredible. Wow, I'm just blown away. Sorry. Naturally, sometimes with growth comes a little scarring. You've come incredibly far and should be proud of the person you've become. Think of your scars not as a reminder of the pain you've had to endure in the past, but as proof that you can survive anything. Wow. Feast, slow down and celebrate yourself. Sometimes life gets a little hectic and the inevitable happens. We forget to take a breather and celebrate what deserves celebration. Make sure you do that from now on. If we never stop to fully recognize the good we have, then the bad stuff can knock us down much harder than it would have otherwise. And 30. It's time for healing, not war. Don't burn something down to the ground unless you have a plan to build something better in its place. But it's too late for that, isn't it? You got angry, you pointed fingers, you called for war, and war is exactly what you got. Now that it's time for healing and reparations, what's your plan? You need to take the same initiative and determination you had when this started and figure it out. Never neglect your intuition. Yeah, absolutely. Sorry, I went away somewhere there. I was just thinking about my situation and I'm just like, wow. I'm blown away right now. Blown away. Whew. Blown away. Okay. All right. So now my new tarot deck are going to confirmation. Can we ask about, yeah, what's the plan, please? What can we have guidance with this plan? Rewild plan. What is the guidance coming up for us? Oh, we've got a card that's jumped on top of Archangel Raphael. So let's see what else is going to come out, please. Maybe we're only going to go with the one card. Yeah. Okay. We'll leave it for a minute. So, the King of Wands. And look, you can see here, the wand is lit. It's like my candle here. You know, there's fire in this wand. The King of Wands. He is the king of logic. He is the king of the King of Wands. He knows where he's going. He's got a focus. He's got some sort of passion and fire. He's ready. He's lit that wand. He's ready for that light. In the darkness, he comes forward. And he has jumped out over Archangel Raphael. Can I have some more cards, please? King of Wands. What is this King of Wands person? King of Wands. I'm asking, what is our guidance, please? What is our guidance? Maybe we're only going to get the one tonight. I really like these. There we go. All right. We're all just stardust, light worker, transmutation, the Two of Cups. So there is something to do, and it came out on top of the Princess. You can be your own knight, the light worker, and the happy family. So there is something to do with a partnership, with a guidance, but this King of Wands kind of is looking over at the Two of Cups, like as if he's ready to really step forward. He's been thinking, he's logic, he's intelligent, he's ready. And the Two of Cups is about having this duality, balance. We had balance on the table as well, maintaining a balance with something. So that's guidance. Maintain your balance. Going forward, definitely. Jumpers. Oh. We had the Magician. Magic, 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 magic. The Eight of Pentacles and the Seven of Pentacles. So something that you had been working on. Okay, something you've been building. I'm kind of feeling like, because the financial constraints, you know, the Eight of Pentacles is, you know, something that is grounded. It's there. It's not quite the Nine of Pentacles, but it's about to come to fruition. And the Magician is about to allow that to happen. It's going to be magic. It's going to take place. I think we talked about magic, actually. And it is magic on this table. And you burned something down to the ground. You did do that. You know what you did. Okay, and it's now time to make this new plan. It's time to release things, let go, know that you can celebrate yourself. It's not a bad thing. What you're doing is very open. You've earned your stripes. You've worked hard. You really do focus in on yourself, being your own rescuer, looking after yourself. What doesn't serve you doesn't serve you. This financial constraint scenario obviously is something that has put the block in, and you just, that's it. So the Seven of Pentacles is this building. Look at it, building higher and higher. It's past you now. Okay, you've been really building on something, and the Eight of Pentacles is all about something that is about to happen. It's about to come in. It's something that is going to take fruition, and you have a magician. The magician is there to guide you with this. The magic is about to take place, I'm hearing. That's beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful. Wow. All right, the magic is about to take place. So we have a full moon. Let's do our moon cards for our final guidance, please, with this on the table. You know, it's like you planted the seeds. You know, the new moon, we said between now and the new moon, what is to come. Make time to focus on your own spiritual well-being and connect to the metaphysical world around you. It is about you. Go back on this path. Go back to the basics if you need to. Know where you've come from. Know that you've rescued yourself. 11-11, duality. 11-11 often is about counterpart journey. So this happy family, this person coming in. Two of Cups can be about love, but it can also be about partnership. It can be about help that is coming. This King of Wands, he just reminds me of a king that he's got such focus. He's standing there with his wand that is lit. He's ready with passion. He's thought about it. He's got logic and intuition, and he knows where he wants to be, you know. So be aware of your metaphysical world around you as well, because this really is about what is taking place with this energy and this full moon that is coming in. I hope that has resonated with you. It's certainly helped me tremendously in guidance, and I'm very grateful to be able to have shared this with you. So happy full moon, my friends. Send me a like if you've enjoyed. Make a comment. I'd love to hear from you and know what you're doing, your rituals. I'm about to go and burn and release some, burn a letter and release, do my step by step, and that will be me ready for another stage, another step, another stepping stone in this wonderful, beautiful, magical journey that I experience. So I'll see you again soon. Thanks for listening.